Nigerian High Court grants disgraced super coup Abba Kyari 2 weeks bail to conclude mother's burial rites. Hello viewers and welcome to InfoGist TV. The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja, Nigeria's capital, has given a former commander of the Intelligence Response Team (DCP) Abba Kyari 2 weeks bail to conclude his mother's burial rites. This temporary bail was granted by the court to allow Abba Kyari to pay his respects to his mother, Yachila Kyari, who died on Sunday, May 5th, 2004. The court said the 2 weeks bail would be enough for Kyari to return to his home state, Borno, and conclude his mother's burial rites. The court fixed Friday, May 31, for the determination of his bail application in the trial over drug-related charges filed by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) following his arrest over 2 years ago. Kyari and 4 members of the IRT were charged with conspiracy to deal in 17.55 kg of cocaine. They were also charged with dealings in cocaine without lawful authority, conspiracy to tamper with cocaine, and unlawfully tampering with the 21.35 kg of cocaine seized from 2 convicted drug dealers. Kyari, as well as his deputy ACP Sunday Ubua, allegedly received a combined 4.2 billion naira in their separate bank accounts. The details were part of a report sent to the immediate former Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami SAN, by the NDLEA in 2002. Now, according to the Drug Enforcement Agency, not less than 1.4 billion naira passed through Kyari's account where he was commander of the IRT. However, Kyari's deputy, Ubua, received far more than him, as not less than 2.8 billion naira was traced to his 8 bank accounts. Now, in 2019, the IRT and allied crime busting squad led by the suspended officer came under fire over its alleged takeover of multi-billion naira properties owned by Collins Ezinwa, a suspected kidnapper killed by the police the previous year. After conducting separate investigations, the National Human Rights Commission (NHRC) and Amnesty International accused Kyari's IRT of gross humanity abuses. Ijeroyin Oati has tweeted in reaction to this news, in his words, "So he actually walked out of prison and handled a funeral, and walking again, is that it? How many people are rotting in prison for awaiting trial, but such privileges is given? This nation is finished." Marayu also commented, "Is this a new system or has it been in existence? End bad governance. Kelvin Okachukwu, it's better we have United States of Nigeria with 3 states. All the mineral resources should be monitored by the federal government. Oil and other minerals the northern Nigerians are hiding that made Boko Haram and other insurgency full node should be handed over and controlled by the government." Felix Kolowole commented, "He has questions to answer in US. He is presently in the wrong place." Igwe Menka Ihiala also commented, "So someone who is in prison in Nigeria has such opportunity to go and bury someone and come back. All these laws, are they only applicable to some individuals in Nigeria or all of us?" Lucky also commented, "The offense for which the man is standing trial is a bailable offense, and as such he is entitled to bail upon an application for bail filed by him." Paulinus Ujioyang also tweeted, "He is not a political prisoner, for God's sake. He was caught in the act. This privilege is not for his type. What happens if he travels out of the country and never seen again? Frank Gabriel, this is absolutely murderous, an absurdity of law. Its values in all sense of law and legality, literally the stake stroke stand of law here means that the law can be made fair for some part of Nigeria and cruelly inaccessible and severe for some part of Nigeria too. This is purely prediction of law and unconstitutional. Uber Knight also tweeted that the same court had better release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to go and prepare for the remembrance of his both parents too, because we are watching and taking records of all developments. Kyari also tweeted, "You shall be free totally one." Oluwayemi also tweeted, "Nigeria moving forward, our judicial system getting better days after days." Ebeleo, broadcaster comedy, also tweeted, "Chai, this country sef, they don't free this man, the next them go say in don run." Chukwuemeka Prince Godwin tweeted, "Hope they will do the same to others because I know there is a lot of policemen in detention." Benga Fagbayi also commented that so a criminal can appeal for any emergencies issues from the prison. Is this constitutional in Nigeria? Kelvin Ukachukwu, so far the Northern and Yorubas sharing Nigeria in every thinking that they are suppressing the Eastern Nigerian. I mean South and East. Nigeria can never be good for all citizens, only politicians. John Fields Ogie also commented, "This is a breach of the law, allowing a high-profile criminal in detention to walk free under the guise of attending funeral rites. It is not permitted anywhere else but Nigeria." Lazarus Ijebu commented, "Nigerian with a fake and diverse constitution. For the ordinary persons, the elites." Bamidele tweeted, "You mean all prisoners in Nigeria can get bail to go and bury their parents? Tinubu is trying." Usman Bello Sadiq also commented that only evil people that are talking nonsense about the interim bail granted to someone to go and bury his mother. In fact, people that are kicking against it have no respect for their beloved mothers. Nigerian security architecture have lost one of its best. Meanwhile, Nnamdi Kanu is still in prison today. Is this the handiwork of some top people from the East who are enemies of the East for their selfish interests? Aliyu also commented, "Bail is allowed as far as he possesses all the requirements. It is okay." Chukwu Ebuka Abraham also tweeted, "Good news, before Simeon Ekpa people go kill people that day and Nigerian media will accuse IPOB led by MK Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You know that Nigerian media have their versions of IPOB, the online IPOB sponsored by federal government Nigeria and led by the Prime Minister Simeon Ekperima." Wow. Charles Ingrin also commented, "There is nothing difficult for Nigerians to have that day as a public holiday, day the nation lost their citizens in thousands, yet they act as if nothing happened, waiting for IPOB to remind them of the needs. Every Southerners must respect that day. It is a sacred day."